Good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
You're here with ATM Fox. Welcome to the channel. I represent All Time Media. I'm here to give you girls a voice for the voiceless. May I have your names?
I'm Zoe.
Kaya.
Zoe and Kaya. Kaya.
Kaya.
Oh, I like your name. Where you get that from?
I like to fight, yes.
Okay, you're a
And
fighter.
I smash and kill something else. So I've been told, I don't know. Yeah.
How old are you ladies?
I'm 26.
Okay.
Oh boy. Damn. I'm 40 years old.
40 years old. I'm sorry. I know I should never ask ladies their age,
I
but
know, but I earned every single year. I didn't think I was gonna make it this far. Truthfully.
I'm glad you're here, and I'm here to meet you.
It's a little embarrassing though.
All right. Where you ladies from?
I'm from the Poconos,
Poconos. Okay. Nice area, huh?
if you want to call it that.
Right? Yeah. I know her area. I'm from here in Allentown. Back forth.
Back and forth. Okay.
Yeah.
What brought y'all down here?
I used to drive down here, to cop, and my dad and my sister was down here. Me and my sister didn't have a great relationship. She asked me to stay down here with her for a little bit to rekindle our relationship. I agreed, and then I met my husband, and I never left.
I knew that I was gonna be getting high. I was just sober for 3.5. I knew I was gonna be using it when I came down here. My dad stays down here. He lost the house. I didn't know that he lost the house. So when I got discharged from jail for a warrant from 2012, came out. I wanted to get high. I just lost everything. I was a drug and alcohol counselor. I have a college degree. I have a culinary degree. I have a personal trainer certification. I have so many different things that I've accomplished within that 3.5 years. But a bad relationship, abusive, ripped out my hair, broke my eye socket, broke my nose 3-4 times, my ribs a couple times, and I wouldn't call the cops on him. I wouldn't leave him. I was loyal to the wrong person. I ended up losing my house that I owned, my truck, everything that I worked really hard for. So I don't want to feel this again. So I came down here thinking like this was going to fix it and just making the problem worse. But truthfully.
Okay. Any drugs come into play in you ladies' lives?
Yeah.
Definitely.
What's your drug of choice?
Honestly, my drug of choice is crack, but I'm addicted to tranq and fentanyl too. So.
Okay, the tranq and the fentanyl. How about you, KL?
I've been getting high since 8, 9, 10 years old. My family started getting me high. So, this is 11 years old, I was shooting dope.
What?
13 years old, I was smoking crack. I ended up leaving both my parents and being out on the street at like 14. So, I've been out on my own since 14. Drugs on and off. But I've been getting high for a long time. So that's 4 years that I clean.
Since you were 11?
No, since 8, 9 years old. I was getting drunk. I was getting high off weed. I killed my dad's pop leaf when I was like 10 years old because he wouldn't smoke with me. A lot of abuse, a lot of drugs. That's what they did to cope with the issue, and that's what I learned to do to cope with the issue as well. So, long time.
How were you introduced? A family member, you said? What family member introduced you to that lifestyle?
My mom and my dad. I felt guilty because he took my virginity and he was like sleeping with me and shit like that. My mom, it was more so like I was just having sex with people to feed her addiction. And it became my addiction because they didn't want her to I learned real fast what it was.
I'm so sorry for you. So sorry, KL. I know it was rough and traumatic growing up. You know, I'm just surprised to even hear that. I'm sorry for you.
Like I said, I didn't think I was going to make it this long. to get high for a very long time.
Do you have any support, family support? You think
No,
out there?
they get high, or it's how society looks at drug addiction itself, and like you could see it starting to change. You can see the education of it, how the United States looks at drug addiction. For one, the pharmaceutical companies and the criminal system that's what runs America. They're not going to stop. They're not going to do what Portugal did. They're not going to legalize everything. They're not going to do what Washington did. They're not going to legalize everything, because that's how they get their money. It's the Suboxone, the methadone. I was on methadone when I was clean. That was me being clean. That's gave me a life. But I've been getting high for so long that my brain, my chemicals, my head, it doesn't function and it doesn't produce the serotonin, the dopamine, the way that it naturally would, because I was a little girl when I started getting high. How society really needs to start looking at things. You need to help people instead of ostracizing us and making us feel like we're less than. Oh, we'll kill yourself. We'll be this. We're away from our families and away from our loved ones because we feel as though we're the problem. Like something we're gonna hurt someone fuck else. When really we're just hurting ourselves. We're running away from our feelings. We're running away from the fact that we weren't loved, that we were abused, that we were underappreciated, and that we want to be numb. Drug addicts are the most creative, heartfelt. The mind of someone that could be completely broke in the morning and high and have money in their pocket. Entrepreneurs, business, we're smart. It's just that how we're ostracized and how we're left to feel like we're just pieces of shit. This is what we do. We don't even take care of ourselves. Well, I don't got no sores on my body. I can't get that. Yeah, like, you need to support us. You need to be there for us. Have that, do more programs. I can go to a rehab 20 times and they're going to tell me the same fucking thing. It's about coming together and building, like, a network, a relationship. And AA and NA just being the only source, it's not working, obviously. So they need to do things differently.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you feel like it's in the government's control, right?
It's absolutely. The government allows a certain amount of drugs into this country, and the government shuts us down when they feel as though, their jails aren't as populated as they should be.
Mm-hmm.
They want to push this, sending us to programs, but at the end of the day, what do they have for us here? What do they have for us now? Why are their officers telling us to go kill ourselves? Do us a favor.
Dang.
Yeah, like they see what we're going through. They see what we're doing to ourselves. They're not changing it. They just telling us to move across to the other side of the street.
Right. Now, Zoe, how are you surviving out here on these streets?
I mean, as best as I can at this point. I do what I gotta do. My thing was boosting for a while.
It's scary.
I did 6.5 years upstate for boosting.
Yeah.
Wow.
I really can't afford
they slam you
to
for stealing.
do it again. It's hard, but somehow, and I sit here and think about it at the end of the night. Like I'm like, yo, how did I do it? How did I get high all day? How am I not sick? How do I have this? Sometimes I get lucky. Sometimes I gotta do things I don't want to do.
Mm-hmm.
That's the worst.
Sometimes I gotta stay sick. But I have a lot of people out here, as much as they say that we're pieces of shit and whatever, some of these addicts that I met and some of these drug dealers that I meet are there for me more than anybody's ever been there for me my whole life. So, But right now, that's what I need.
Right.
And that's who's there for me.
I just told her that she
saying,
could come stay with me. Like I don't want to see. If anything, like I was just homeless. I came out of jail, didn't have a spot to go. I was staying in trap houses. I was staying in this house paying people. I ended up, I got a house. You need to prioritize. Just because I get high doesn't mean that I don't have a home. I have a home. I got a job. I just got hired for. I'm trying to maintain and also get high all fucking day long because I'm doing shit that I don't want to do and I can't do without being high. That's the worst.
I feel you, KL.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, Zoe, 6.5 years upstate. You're only 26.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow. When did you start using?
I shot dope for the first time when I was 13.
You was 13. Both of you started young. How were you introduced at that time?
I'm not really trying to put my pop on blast, but he was a drug addict my whole life.
Okay.
Since before I was born. But I was a little road dog, you know, and I
Right.
still am. It's my best friend. He comes home in like a week. That's who's always there for me. My mom, she's there for me in every way she can be, but she's not an addict. She doesn't understand. My dad's an addict. He gets it. He enables me. But so does my mom. I don't know. I just.
You're introduced by your father, huh?
Yeah.
And you were introduced by your parents also. So what's your feelings towards both of you? I'm asking both of you. What's your feelings towards your parents? Being as though they're the ones who introduced you to this somewhat lifestyle.
I wouldn't trade him for the world.
Wow.
I used to hate them. I used to just walk around angry. I used to hate that they didn't give me no option, that they didn't give me no choice in the matter.
Right.
Because once you start using something like this, that's your go-to. That's what you do in order to cope with things, or to feel good, or to, hey, I'm gonna go party tonight, or hey, I feel like shit today, or and that was the decision that was left to me. Also, using my body the way that it was used at that age, I was very angry, because that's not what love is. I just want to be loved. I want to find that one person that just loves me unconditionally. Always search for that, and they took that away from me because I thought I had to open up my legs for someone to love me. So that me having a daughter, I realized how hard it was. My decisions, what I believe in my life process was affecting my daughter, and I couldn't do that to my kids. I think that my parents did the best that they could with the tools that they had. And honestly, like, my dad was blessed, my mom was blessed. You understand? That my mom was 15 when she had me. She sold me, but you know, I came back and they did what they thought was right, and unfortunately, it wasn't the healthiest thing. I gave my daughter away. I mean, after like 4 or 5 years old, I couldn't do it to her. I couldn't imagine me putting my actions into her life, so she then became a victim to it. So I broke the chain of peace, because I had beautiful girls, and they're big kids. They don't know anything about this life.
You only have one daughter, or
So
you have two? Okay. Where's the other one?
one's 23.
23.
She's a model.
Okay. That's
She
beautiful.
graduated Empire. She's quiet. She's reserved. She's been with the same guy, her best friend. Lost her virginity. Now she's engaged, strong. Great kid.
Know a lot about your daughter. That's good.
Ebony is my second daughter, and she absolutely, her Facebook page has a picture of me on it.
How old is she? I'm sorry.
17.
17.
She's
Oh.
such a good kid, though. Like, they love me. It's such an amazing thing to have kids that love you so unconditionally that you could. It was selfish, but I thought it was a selfish thing to do by not being a part of it.
I know that love for your children motivates you to get clean.
Yep, I just used that when I got, but I don't know. I'm glad that I was able to stay away from the drug, because I was toxic. As a mother, I wasn't fit to be around.
Right.
However, in hindsight, now looking back, I really wish that I had those back, because I would have loved to have been a mom.
Right. Zoe, do you have any children at all?
My children are deceased.
I'm sorry to hear that.
It's okay. Yes, I had a stillborn and a miscarriage, so I had a little girl and a little boy. But I guess it's definitely for the best. Was for the best. I don't know where they would be if I was 13. I'd have a 13-year-old that's definitely not something that I could say I would have done good with. Because I didn't do good for myself. I mean, I was locked up as a juvenile from 13 to 18, and then 18 to 23, 24. So I don't really have much time on the street, and everything I do have on the street, I was high for. I don't know myself. I don't know a different person.
How long have you been home for?
I've been home for going on 3 years.
3 years? Okay, so before those 3 years, you had 6 years sober and locked up, right?
No, not 6 years quite.
Oh, not 6 years straight, right?
5. I had 5
years.
because when I went upstate, I couldn't use. But my
Upstate
county,
is forced time, forced clean time.
you have. There's no drugs upstate for females
Well,
anyway.
So you had a
I
sober
mean-
mind, pretty much.
Yeah,
Yeah.
upstate, yes.
What made you
In the
run
county,
back
no.
after 5 years?
Not knowing a different person on the street. I didn't know. I only knew the person I was in jail, and I was forced to be clean there. I didn't want to be.
Yeah.
Grow mentally, like you grow with the education that they give you. I've been upstate, you grow, but there's an aspect of you're not free. You're not free to make your decisions.
Mm-hmm.
And
not-
honestly, I would have got high every day in jail.
I was
But-
high every day in the county.
Yeah,
until I went
like you
upstate.
In the
use
county,
you
yeah.
use a psychiatrist as your drug dealer while you were in jail.
Seroquel 3 times a day.
You know, like you maintain on a different speed, but you still are an addict. You're white knuckling it because you're forced to be clean.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, what can you ladies say about the neighborhood we're in right now, Kensington, Philadelphia?
Look around.
I mean, everything's shut down. And the people have been ugly this time around. I've
Yes.
been down here a couple times and
The trank has everybody passing out. Everybody robs everybody.
Rotting.
People's
Fucking
skin is
smell
rotting
the
away.
flesh.
You can. It smells like a dead carcass.
Yeah, yo.
Somebody went in my fucking
it's
sock
devastating.
and my shoe. They took my sock and my shoe off 2 nights ago and took $150 out of my fucking sock and shoe. That, like,
They sniffed that money out, huh?
they were watching me,
Yeah,
and that's
right.
creepy.
They were watching you. They
Yeah,
seen you put the money in
Obviously,
your.
they had to have been
Yeah.
watching.
sock.
I had people trying to
For how long, I'm wondering.
and trying to run my house. No,
Get some
that's not
more
happening.
socks.
Thank you.
Yeah, these people would take. There's certain people out there that are just they're gone.
Yeah.
Teach them, kill them. It sucks. I mean, here not sucks. But yeah. At the end of the day, Kensington is Kensington. Everybody knows. So look at us. Kensington is a little bit of a rough neighborhood, but we're
Do y'all want to leave this place? This hellhole?
I absolutely. I was talking. I had a bus ticket yesterday to go down to New Orleans.
Oh my God! Why you ain't take it?
It leaves in 3 days.
What'd you say?
It leaves in 3 days.
You leave for 3 days, or you
It
leave
leaves in 3 days.
leave in 3 days? So you're gonna take it, huh?
I've always wanted to go there.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, like I'm tired of being in one place. I can do bad all by myself.
Yeah.
Somewhere else too. And or I can do good because I know how to take advantage of, the fact that I'm sure that they have programs out there that will help me get better.
Right.
She's gonna have to get 2 more bus tickets, so.
2 more bus tickets
Yeah, for her and her husband.
for her.
We're in a triangle right now.
Y'all in the triangle?
We're in a fucking triangle. Man.
Is this like your best friend, or
No, not quite. I did.
are y'all in relations? Do y'all mess around?
So her husband is in this picture. He's talking about he
Polygamy.
heard this and that. I did not know any of this. I wanted it for myself, and I was honest with her. I said, "Yeah, did you guys break up?" I guess they didn't. So I told her, "Listen, I want him happy. He's a really
It's
good guy."
2023. I see a lot of people in poly relationships. We don't judge. It's all time media. We don't judge y'all.
He's
Yeah,
getting
that's
fucked
cool.
up. I see him.
Getting fucked up.
Getting
He might
fucked
get
up.
fucked up too.
Yeah.
Hey, y'all can have as much fun as y'all want. It's on y'all.
At the end of the day, I got a high sex drive. He doesn't. That's the problem.
That's
So,
definitely a problem.
I don't know.
I think
She
that's
makes up.
gonna happen.
Is there ever any jealousy between the two of you
Oh my God.
over
This,
the lucky
this
guy?
Is new. This is
Yeah,
new.
we just
Yeah,
came
we
about
haven't
this.
even seen the lucky guy.
But we're
We
Oh.
haven't
Oh,
even
yeah,
seen him.
he doesn't know
he's
yet.
gonna be mind fucked to see her at the house because he's been lying to me about her. So I said, why don't you just come stay at the house? So
I'm so lost. Are you bringing Are you bringing Zoe to him, or is
No, then this is my husband. Okay.
okay?
My husband and I have not been doing that great. Okay, so
All right.
I took him in. He
took
needed
him
a
in,
place to live.
being a friend.
Okay.
And then he said
He
that broke up
lied,
with her,
said that me and him weren't together,
Yeah.
and now I got feelings for him.
and
I told her.
You messed
came
around
to
with
me
him.
as a woman, and she said, "You know what?" But she found out that he was lying as well. and
He
she
got a
was-
woman? Meaning you, or
Yes.
okay?
That
Okay.
Yeah, I guess they saw each other last night.
So Zoe, how you feel about it?
Yeah, how do you feel about it? Because there was some real shit.
Because even KO want to know. You know, you've been hanging with her.
Listen,
well,
I
no.
I
don't
think we all want to know.
No, listen. I feel as though I just want my husband to be a man. That's what I want him to do. I want him to stop lying. Listen, I'm down with. Listen, I'm gay as hell. Okay, I'm with the shit, but he's not gonna keep lying, keep on doing this dumb shit because he's saying what he has to say and doing what he has to do to get what he wants,
Okay.
and he's
Yeah.
lying. And if all that stops, and he just can be a man and be honest about it, we could work something out.
Question it: is your husband an addict?
Yes, he is.
Okay.
Putting
He's
you on,
dead. He just died the
putting
other
you
night.
on blast, Trap.
Yes.
That's his name, Trap.
Bernard is his name. Actually.
Bernard is his name, but
Oh, you really like him, KO,
I
don't you?
really do. I do.
Why you like him? You just met him.
No, I didn't just meet him. I met him, 2 months ago, something like that. A month ago. And I wouldn't do anything with him because I knew that he had a girl. So then when all of a sudden he didn't have a girl, I like him as a person.
Okay.
He's a good guy.
Lucky guy, huh?
It sounds like he's doing pussy from everywhere. However,
What's his ethnic background?
he
He
is
is
Puerto Rican, Dominican, and
Black.
Haitian.
Yeah, Haitian.
Oh, that's why he got
The
both
red
of y'all.
Yeah, that's why. Yo, he doesn't have a high sex drive. His dick does not stay hard. So, no, that is not why.
Oh my God, he's gonna kill us.
But yeah, that is not why at all. Yo, I'm mad as shit. Yo, I want to fuck constantly, and this motherfucker want to nod out and do something. I said I will put down the drugs. I'll get a job. I'll do what I need to do. I wanted my house. I wanted a house.
And he wants me to continue to be his little bunny rabbit behind him, but I'm not no more. And that's what's bothering him. So
I'm sorry, ladies. I gotta ask this question because it's for the documentary. Do you ever have to work these corners or to feed your addiction?
I
Any of
have.
that?
I have before. Yeah, just now is the first time that I've ever done it.
Yeah, me too. I like not today, obviously, but within the last like 2 months, 3 months.
I didn't want to lose my house. I don't want to lose the roof over my head that I had. That's me instability. And I tried to move people in. Then they became an issue. They wouldn't leave. They wouldn't pay rent. I had to get my people to come down and get them out the house.
Right.
I've put in for a lot of jobs. I guess I've been picky, and I wanted the drug and alcohol position back, and I got a call for that. So I'm taking a security job for the next couple of days.
Okay, that's
But
good.
it took a man to come into my life, her husband.
Her husband.
I made her want something different. I didn't want it for myself.
Right.
I want my family back. I've been wifey my whole life. I've been taking care of someone. That's how I'm happy. And with my ex, him doing what he did, I didn't want anything else. I was okay getting high. It bothers me to be out here with other strangers. I have to be high. I can't do it. It fucking tears me up inside.
Okay.
It's disgusting, but
And I like the haircut. What made you cut it?
my ex ripped out my dreads. I had long dreads. I had dreads down to here,
Down to your back?
down to my back. I had real long dreads. It was a mohawk. Ripped
Oh.
out 16 of my dreads. I had to shave my head.
Oh.
I missed my hair.
Was that recent or?
I got pictures, but
Yeah.
6-7 months ago.
I can check the pictures out after the interview.
Oh shit!
Yeah, but I don't want to be in a relationship with. Your man was the first person that I
You're a man. Do you see yourself ever getting off the streets? Zoe and KO?
I want to bad. I miss having a 9 to 5. I miss I miss being in love. I miss cleaning my house, doing laundry, doing simple shit.
How do you see yourself fitting back into society? What type of job do you see yourself having?
I got something going.
I have a whole bunch of education skills, but
How about you, Zoe?
I definitely am not planning on doing this the rest of my life.
Right.
I gotta do something. I do. I
You have
gotta.
to get to know yourself. You have to get to know what you really like. You make a list like, hey, because you have no relationship with yourself.
I gotta do something before something happens to my mother.
Okay.
That's,
Yeah. Got to be there for
I
her.
can't have her going in the grave and not knowing I'm alright. So
Now, how bad is your habit? How much do you use a day?
too much.
Yeah, I need to use them.
Like how many bags would you say?
I'm really like.
Need to use now?
I need to use them. This shit is, you don't promote cigarettes, you don't promote crack, you don't promote meth, you don't promote dope, so we can't get high in front of the camera.
Of course not. I would hope not.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
You don't care, really.
I mean, that's what people do.
You do it in public?
Absolutely.
We have to.
What if the kids was to walk by?
No,
No,
kids,
absolutely.
yeah, no.
When the kids walk by, people yell "kids," and everybody puts their shit away.
Okay, that's respectful. That's
Yeah.
respectful.
Yeah.
Another thing with the dating, are you worried about getting kidnapped or
I just got
anything like
raped
that?
really bad. I just got fucked up.
Say that again, I'm sorry?
I just got raped and dropped to camp.
You got raped.
Yeah, he hurt my legs. I got bruises on my legs and stuff. He grabbed me. Yeah, his
Oh.
door was locked and he busted the locks off.
Like he had it planned out.
Yeah, he had it planned out. He
And-
knocked me out.
You just happened to jump in the car and it was just a setup, huh? Oh my God, it's like that out here. Them predators,
Yeah, there's a lot of.
they're the tricks. You guys gotta watch out, please.
Well, I got a little bit of fight with me.
Me too. I got a lot of fighting.
Yeah.
That's
Right, but you don't want to keep fighting this fight. You want to get up out of here, okay? Because you don't gotta fight. I mean, the other side is beautiful. You don't have to be here.
To a certain extent, the other side is beautiful. It's society and everybody that makes it this so bad. This version of oh, they smoke crack or they do this. Like just because that is on us. I feel as though it should be legalized. That's how I feel. It should be legalized. It shouldn't be one
we only
side or
hurt
the other
ourselves.
side. I can work. I can have a house. I can maintain a relationship. If I feel like getting high because I want to have crazy sex that night, then let me get high and have crazy sex. Why am I listening to everybody else saying it is so fucking bad? Like this, I appreciate even like an environment like this because at the end of the day, everybody's doing the same fucking thing. It's not a bad thing to us. It's a bad thing to everybody that doesn't do.
and
Okay.
there is some people that are there for each other.
Listen, I don't do the drugs.
Coffee, shopping,
Yes.
eating,
Yes.
everything. You
Yes.
understand? Everybody.
That's an addiction.
You can have a picture perfect fucking life, and you addicted to something, porn, fucking having sex. Your husband's coming down here and fucking these girls. You understand? Like this is it's people need to stop thinking
I
like
feel
just
like-
because we put a chemical in our body. That's what arouses us. That's what we are now prone to do.
Okay.
Our family invited us into that lifestyle, but why is it so bad? Like, what exactly is it that makes it bad that you can't still live a life and be happy?
Yeah, who
and enjoy?
is a non-drug addict to
Who
tell us
judges
that
that?
is bad?
Listen, I'm not here to judge at
That's what
all,
I'm saying.
but I will give my opinion. The drugs, they're stripping families apart. Kids are growing up without their mothers and their fathers. It's a sad story seeing you guys out here homeless. Not you got a place, but still, I'm sad. I don't like coming out here like this. Seeing people dying, dead on the street.
Yeah, I walk
Think about it. You walking past people that's not at all.
Yeah.
Sleep on the sidewalk. I don't know if you've ever been like that, but
No, that's-
it's very
I
sad.
have to a certain degree.
It's very sad. This place,
It's sad.
this place.
You can feel it.
This is the reason drugs shouldn't be legal.
I mean, everybody has their own opinion to the situation because honestly, if
I understand.
you look at it like it was such a bad fucking thing, maybe the mothers wouldn't leave the house. Maybe she would still be a part of that.
Possibly,
You understand?
possibly.
Maybe
If we weren't judged so much.
Portugal, they legalized everything.
Yeah.
Yo, their crime rate went down like 36%.
Yeah.
The people that were on drugs stopped using drugs by like 70%.
Because
Yeah.
it was legal.
They started to incorporate the money into something else to help us become members of society again. This is what we know. We know how to survive. We don't know how to live. We don't know how to pay bills. We don't know how to do anything. Like, we don't know how to live. Help us to be that. Help us to be
Live.
active. Help us to feel united and feel loved.
Yeah.
That's all we want. As an addict, I guarantee you, any person that's on the street, only reason why they're jamming themselves in the fucking needle is because they're fucking sad. Because they're
Right.
hurt.
Right.
Yeah.
It's a life choice, and
What can we do? So we just keep on the vicious cycle every day. You don't think that I wanted something different? You don't think she wants something different?
Yeah.
How the fuck do we get it? How do we get it? When this is all we know.
question though. You think a full-blown addict that uses everything, you think they'll still be able to take care of their children and
Honestly, if there was a way that a full-blown addict, you can't give yourself to a child the way that you should.
exactly.
Yeah.
Not at all, sleep, all types of stuff.
I know. I have to get well.
All right, ladies. I see you gotta go.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna hold you up, Zoe.
Sorry,
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Nah.
I'm sick.
This
You're
whole
sick?
conversation.
Yeah,
just keeps on
I
going
was
to the left.
I was trying to get right before I
Yeah,
did
yeah.
this, but
I'm sorry. All right, ladies. I'm gonna let you go. My name's ATM Fox. It's been a wonderful time speaking to you guys. Got ATM Reed beside me. We'll be praying for you.
Absolutely. Please keep it prepared.
Join All Time Media's Patreon for exclusive content and behind the scenes content and face-to-face live video chat. Thank you guys. The link is in the description below.